Hey Stampers, Gainer again. I've been having a go with my Colourful Seasons stamp, and one thing was pointed out to me by the lovely Lilith is that we've got this beautiful full leaf we can cut out and the detail, but we only get to cut out the small one. There's no detail for the tiny leaf, which is a bit silly, because look, we've got the small the cutout, we've got the leaf there and the leaf there, which match, but we don't have the small one, which then brought me to have a play with these. I've had, oh look at these nails, they're terrible, they're driving me insane. I'm going to have them removed. So I played with the snowflakes, and I'm going to show you how I layer them on my stamping pads and what I use then to get my detail cut out, because my machine's over there and my back's playing up. And I've also used Season of Cheer out of Watercolour Christmas, and I made this little cute thing. Isn't it sweet? I sponged around the sentiment and the banner. I added the glittered enamel dots. And I've also, something my granddaughter, she buys me stuff all the time. They just reminded me of large snowflakes. So I just dotted a couple on there to give it a little bit more dimension as well, some more texture. And I didn't want to cut a whole sheet of this paper this size. Just have a little strip left over, so I sliced it in half, and we're going to pop it on and giving ourselves a nice little border either side. That way we can still see some of the Dapper Denim coming through, which is this colour scheme, Dapper Denim. So this is 5 7/8 by 3 inches. My card is just an A4 cut in half, which is 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, and then we're just going to fold this and burnish the score line. I find it so much easier than trying to score on my score tool, because sometimes if you score down, your paper moves, and then that's when you don't get the join. Score up, sometimes it's the same. Look at that, well, near on perfect anyway. But isn't that cute? And then it's just a matter of gluing this on to give me. I went a bit too much there, but it doesn't matter. It's your card. You can do it as you please. I am not pleased with that join there, so forgive me for a second. We can train our paper. That's a lot better now. Yay, look at that. It's lots better. So I'm going to choose a side. And I'm going to fetch in my Tombow. And I'm going to eyeball it. And it doesn't matter if you go over a little bit, because you can trim that off. You can't take it, you can't add any if you're too short. So I'm going to grab my Tombow. You can use any side of the paper. I love the crackling. I thought it was great for the snowy effect we're looking for. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend, as I am. I've had plenty of medication today, and my back is feeling a wee little bit better, so looks about right to me. There we go, and I always use my bone folder just to make sure that glue underneath gets smushed all the way around. Like I say, don't worry about that tiny little bit of our overhang. We can take away, but we can't add. Perfect, see? Nothing. So we can, oh, it's perfect. Perfect. I'm dull, I'd say. I'm going to pop that to one side. I do have a piece of Whisper White, which is 1 3/8 by 4. And I'm going to stamp it first with my beautiful Dapper Denim. Shame these will be going next year. Season of Cheer. Stamp's beautiful. And I'm just going to angle this slightly. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that lovely? So I'm going to leave that open. I'll put to my triple banner punch. And I'm just going to push this in all the way to the end and press. Perfect. There we go. While the ink is open, I've fetched in my Dapper Denim dauber. Come you pair, come on, get in bed. Oh, they only have to hear something outside and they go nuts. And he's getting a right grumpy old sod, he is, my little jackabower. Oh, he loves my granddaughter, but my grandson goes near the cage, his top lip curls up. It never hurt him, never hurt him, but he goes and growls at him. And all my grandson wants to do is smooth him, bless. And I say, is he grumpy, Nan? Yes, he's a grumpy old sod, I say. He's getting grumpy in his old age. So you could add as much of this as you want. I love that. With that dragged feel over the edge, it reminds me of something starting to freeze, which is gives another dimension to sentiment as well. I'm going to pop this on dimensionals. Oh, and I'll have to get a fresh packet out, because 2 just won't work. I'll just grab some, 2 seconds. And I'll grab my plates while I'm there as well. Gosh. I'm going to show you how I sandwich my plate as well. This is my last strip. I placed an order the other day, and when I actually went back in to read it back to myself, I had submitted the order, paid for it, and then realised I'd ordered rhinestones instead of dimensionals. What it is, I've got a list. I keep it on my desktop, so I've got a little thing that creates items in the blog. And I see my dimensionals and my rhinestones are literally 1 digit difference. And I ordered rhinestones instead of my dimensions. Silly sausage. So I'm going to have to place another order now. Unless my lovely friend who does a glue shop, she will post them to you to save paying £5. And then when you next put an order in, you just post them back to her. She's absolutely wonderful. And I'm going to fetch my card back in. And I'm going to pop this right down here, right on the edge of the card. So I'm not taking nothing away from this area where I'm going to place my snowflakes. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, look, it's lovely. Absolutely lovely. And I'm going to regroup these snowflakes in a different position, because no 2 cards are exactly the same, so they say. Oh, it's wonderful. Love it. Right, let me just get my... I've left my designer series paper. 2 seconds. I'm being right clumsy sod today. There it is. and it's the Colour Theory pack, which is Old Olive, Crushed Curry, Dapper Denim and Berry Burst, ideal for all the seasons. So I'm just going to take a piece. This stamp set is absolutely gorgeous. Right, now my sandwich is built, because I don't like using the precision plate, base plate. So this is my bottom plate. And if you turn them every use, they will stay flat. They'll start to bubble if you're only using them the same way. Now, I've got the thinnest cardstock in the world, just cheap from a shop, just so I can place this. I put 2 pieces on my board. Then I pop in a dryer sheet. Then I add my paper. And then I add my snowflakes. You can put, I want a bit of in-between colour, so I'm just going to push these up here. And what I do then is with just normal photocopier paper, you know, for the printer, 2 slices of that as well. I pop over the top and then I sandwich them together. And then I run them through the Big Shot. And I've gone ahead and cheated already, but I thought I will do this one actually, no, and show you. I have already cut them out because I used glimmer paper, and the glimmer paper was a demon to even use on my, oh, what's it called? With the die brush. Oh, it was awful to try and get all these little pieces out. So I've done 1 in Dazzling Diamonds of each. I've done 1 of the Colour Theory paper, and it curls. So what we just do is gentle, and it will curl it so it will stick. Once you add your Tombow, just lays flat. See, now that's that. You could have it either way, but that's the reverse. So I'm just going to pop that on there and flatten them out, because I only glue behind certain areas. Oh, that's a lovely touch. Behind certain areas, because you want some dimension. So give me 2 seconds. I will run this through, but I will do it a couple of times, and then I'll come back and show you how I get it off and how easy it is. And then mine can take that much paper. I don't know if it needs recalibrating or something, but and I will fetch over my die brush. Oh my gosh, it's only 2 steps that way, isn't it? So it doesn't matter how many you have. So there's my die brush and sponge. Here's my sandwich now. I literally take this off. Peel off the top piece of paper. And you can see it's even gone through the dryer sheet. But I'm just going to peel them off. There you go. Dogs have just heard the ice cream van. So there are my pieces. That is my other sandwich. Just going to pop those together for a moment to get them out of the view. And then I'm going to lay them flat. And then I'm just going to go over with my die brush. Look how easy that was. And look, it even cuts through the dryer sheet. That extra little bit of paper gives me that power to get that through. Look at the effect on that. And it smells beautiful. And I keep all my little bits then. Look how perfect they are. Isn't that cute? And this one seems to not want to come out ever. If you persevere, it will. But I tried it without the paper, with the paper, only one sheet of paper. It has to be 2 photocopy paper, 2 very thin cardstock, and a dryer sheet, and look, it all falls out. Perfect. So that's my tip on how to get my detailed, and just pop this in the bin. My absolute detailed, oh, get off there bits, there we go, and it's clean again. And that's how I get my die cuts out, because I have got the precision base plate, but it's so much hassle, and and the stress on your arms and shoulders is horrendous. So I'm fetching this beautiful card back in, and my silicone mat, and I'm just gonna, we can pick and choose. I think what we'll do is we'll first decide where we're putting these. I think they're lush. Loving the big ones. I might just do an array of the big ones here. Isn't it nice to be able to see what you're going to do first? I want some coming off the edge. I wonder if I could add a mini dimensional behind there and give it some depth. It literally is really tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. And they look nice both ways. But I prefer the dazzle. So then we can just build this up. Isn't that pretty? Really pretty. Look at that one. Isn't that gorgeous? We could always add one on here. I like the fact that I had an overhang of a little one. And now I've got a spare as well. What do you reckon? Does that look too much? I'm definitely using the whites. Definitely. I'm definitely going to use that little one right there. I'm going to put a rhinestone in the centre. Excuse me. Actually have the 2 little ones there. Like that. And this one here. Here. There's a bit more colour on that one. And here. Yes, I like that layout. Sorted. Sorted, sorted, sorted. So, let's leave them where they are, and we're going to take them off and glue each one. I'm using my silicone mat, because I'm only dotting. See, it can be the tiniest little dot. Oh, my cooking programs are on. I'm sorry. Can you hear it? Is it loud? I'll go and shut the door in a sec. And you just rest it down then. Same with this one, same area. And if it gets a little bit too much on, it's going to dry clear anyway, so just going to pop this down here. I'm going to take our other one, and we can add a bit to the centre, each one of them. I've even seen people use the daubers with the glue on the back and sponge it on the back, so come and lay down, fat man. Come on, my darling. You're getting grumpy in your old age, aren't you, fella? Bless him. He's overweight. He's been overweight since he had the snip, but and he's on a diet, so we don't overfeed him. Oh, but if he finds something, oh, If he drops something on the floor, it's his. And you ain't getting it back. Bless him. So, oh, well, that fell more or less where I wanted it anyway. Isn't that good of it? 2 more. Oh no, that one's come. Oh, she just needs some. Apply a little bit more pressure on this tiny little one. Because it says the Dazzling Diamonds. It really needs... Come and get it into bed, please. Come on. I can also think is you pity pat to your feet. Go and lay on the sofa, fella. He wears himself out so quickly. Go and lay down for Mummy. Good boy. I said lay down. Go on. He's a little... I think you want him to say good boy and he thinks he's having a treat. Excuse me. Oi. Sorry about that. Oh. Last one, and then we'll add some bling. And all with the paper ones, not the Dazzling Diamonds, you just need the tiniest amount, and this is going to really adhere very quickly. And I'm going to pop this on right here. See what I mean about her? She needs pressing down. She's delicate, the Dazzling Diamond. Needs a little bit of pressure. Oh, I like that layout. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, I'm loving it. Right, I'm going to get rid of this mat out of the way, just in case I've got bits on the back. Oh, so pretty. Oh, I'm going to take a few of my rhinestones while I'm here as well. I'm going to pop some in this. Oh, they fit perfect. Perfect. Didn't do up my other one. I think I should. Oh, it's lush. Lush, lush, lush. I'm going to add them to the centre of all of them. Absolutely beautiful. Add the extra shine. And sparkle. Perfect. Oh, one more. Beautiful. Isn't that lovely? Now, I have a packet and a bit left. And I'm going to add a pale one to the top. Slightly darker one then to this side. And then an in-between colour here. Just 3 of those. And then we're going to add 3 of the silvery ones. Aren't they gorgeous? And they just basically peel off. And I'm going to put one there. I have one here. I'm going to have I'm going to have one there. I think that's lovely. Perfect. Well, hey. Oh, I hope you like it and you give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to press the subscribe button in this bottom corner. And there's a bell right next door. As soon as you press the subscribe, press the bell, you will get notified of all the videos that I will post, which tends to be every single day. So, for safety as well, I'm going to just pop away my snowflakes on my magnetic sheet. And I store my dies with my stamp set. It's 2 layers thick there, but I can still close this and keep them all together in the same spot. So, thanks for watching. That's the one I've just done with you now. This is the one I did earlier. Exactly the same cards, just a different layout to give you 2 totally separate cards. And I'm going to go ahead and add my rhinestones to these ones that are missing now. But thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye.